Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. This from Michael Branch, aka Michael at Val5Links.
Hey Twitter, this is Michael at Val5Links. My page really did get hacked. I'd appreciate it if you guys would give my new page a follow. James Rule XRP, I know you thought it was a scammer. It's not, it's me. I need you to follow me so I can continue to send you information. Thank you guys.
So the hacks are real. If you guys were following Michael at Val5Links, I do suggest you refollow his new Twitter profile here. It's at Michael63140627. And so if you see this tweet up, give him a retweet. Michael's a great guy, has been in the XRP community for many years. So that's my public service announcement for the day. Gavin here on Twitter bringing up the inverse Jim Cramer indicator. Jim Cramer is ringing the bell at the NYSE tomorrow. Last time Jim Cramer did, the stock market went down 30% in the next 10 days. So guys, that was in March, early March 2020. Boy, was that ever bad timing. So that was right before the lockdowns. Jim Cramer here. Mad money ringing the NYSE bell, and sure enough, after that, we know what happened to the market. Today, though, crypto's been looking fairly boisterous. Bitcoin is now trading above $22,000. It's trading at $22,200. And so take a look at this, guys. Bitcoin is now hovering. It's flirting with that level of resistance, former resistance that we saw on the hourly back a few days ago from July the 7th. So we're getting back up to this level here, as you guys can see. Since about mid-June, Bitcoin has just been vacillating. Not too much movement, just trading sideways. And now we're back up to that level of resistance. So we'll see if Bitcoin can really get past that, as you guys can see on the hourly. It has been having a tough time. Sellers are coming in, but selling pressure isn't too heavy at this moment. Over the last few hours now, Bitcoin has been seeing quite a bounce back up from 20,800 overnight to, as I mentioned, 22,200 trading right now. It did go as high as 22,005. So we are going to keep an eye on that. Looking at XRP right now on the hourly real quickly as well. You can see the XRP trend is also moving upward. So that same vacillating pattern that we saw for Bitcoin, we've been seeing XRP just trading sideways, and it's moving up as well. So pattern is looking fairly robust. On the hourly here, we can see XRP still holding this level of support, former resistance from back in 2020. February of 2020 as well, and even from late 2019, we're seeing this old resistance becoming new support, and it is being held. And even on the daily, you guys can see that XRP green candlestick on the daily has gone up quite significantly already. So again, we are going to keep an eye on it. Look at that now, the market cap back over $1 trillion, and we have Bitcoin dominance still hovering there. It's been quite a good last 24 hours for crypto in general. Bitcoin is up almost 4%, Ethereum up almost 10%, 9.6%. We've got other altcoins like BNB up 3.6%, XRP in the number 6 spot up 4.18%, Cardano is up 8.7%. So we're getting a bit of pep in the crypto market step. I'm wondering if this is going to be short-lived, as Gavin here mentioning the inverse Jim Cramer indicator, or rather this bad omen, I suppose, of Jim Cramer ringing the bell at the NYSE. So I guess we just gotta wait and see, guys. Michael Branch did also bring this to my attention. Ripple survey says 85% of countries in the world will adopt this class of crypto assets within 4 years. So guys, this was from that same Ripple survey. It revealed what experts think about the potential for one crypto niche to see widespread mainstream adoption. In the fall of 2021, Ripple asked over 1,600 business participants across 22 countries to discuss what they thought of central bank digital currencies, and those surveys were divided into two equal groups, one representing financial institutions and the other group representing non-financial businesses making cross-border payments. Well, the report revealed that a vast majority of the respondents polled believe widespread CBDC adoption was in sight. So 85% foresaw a CBDC to be adopted in their country within the next 4 years. And over 40% of the respondents from each group believe CBDCs will have a significant impact on business, finance, and society. Less than 10% of each group expects the impact to be non-existent. So CBDCs having an impact, this is from Ripple's very own study. Of course, Ripple does help foster that ecosystem, is helping smaller nations like Bhutan create a CBDC on the private XRP ledger. 42% of finance professionals foresee CBDCs as fostering innovation compared to 32% of enterprise respondents. The survey down here, the survey asked about the likelihood of CBDC breakthroughs across 8 possible metrics, such as increasing access to customer credit and improving how businesses operate. All respondents' answers ranged from from 28% to 34% in the affirmative in each category. So CBDCs going to be a game changer for government. The respondents concluded greater inclusion, greater equity, new opportunity, new efficiency, enhanced competitiveness, and more are all potential outcomes. For that reason, we believe the adoption curve will slope upwards more rapidly in the coming 2 years as secure, agile, and sustainable approaches to CBDCs are tested and proven more widely across the globe. Now, we know Ripple, it's probably not too far-fetched to suggest that they have the inside track on what is going to happen with CBDCs, considering their connection with the World Economic Forum and their deep partnerships with organizations like the International Monetary Fund and the Bank for International Settlements, just to name a couple. So it would not surprise me, if a lot of these predictions do come true in the next couple of years, which would bring us through to 2023, as this was taken late in 2021. This, of course, is likely going to have to all coincide with the regulatory clarity, and I feel like the pressure is really on the US government at this moment in time. Crypto law here pointing this out, guys, and this is happening tomorrow, okay? It is vindication for the small band of observers who long ago saw the SEC lost in a maze of its own making with this case, and now it is clear to everyone. So Crypto Law here, which is John Deaton's website, he is talking obviously about the Ripple SEC case. Well, now guys, it's getting broader traction. Forbes magazine and Rosalind Layton from Forbes is writing about this. SEC slapdown is a wake-up call to Congress, just published yesterday by Rosalind Layton. Okay, so this is what she's pointing out. She mentions the case up here firstly, July 12th, when the U.S. District Court rejected the SEC's request to withhold documents on the Hinman speech. But just down here, Congress should heed their forceful, deliberate words. The House Financial Services Committee holds an oversight hearing on the SEC Enforcement Division next Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Chairwoman Maxine Waters can ask them directly where their allegiances lie, with the public and the law, or with their own public interest. So it sounds as though they are going to be grilled. This article just goes on, explaining a little bit more about the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. Obviously, you're probably going to get some people reading this who know nothing about it, so I'm not going to get into that necessarily. She finally concludes this by writing and quoting what Judge Netburn said last week about the hypocrisy in the argument to the court. On the one hand, that the speech is not relevant to the market's understanding of how or whether the SEC will regulate cryptocurrency, and on the other hand, that Hinman sought to obtain legal advice from the SEC counsel in drafting his speech, suggests that the SEC is adopting its litigation positions to further its desired goal, and not out of a faithful allegiance to the law. So the question remains whether the SEC will change its tune. Congress should demand an answer. And so, guys, here's what we have. James K. Filan also tweeting this out. This is coming from Susan Friedman, looking for tough questions at the House Financial Services Capital Markets Subcommittee hearing on the SEC's Division of Enforcement. And, guys, this is happening again Tuesday, July the 19th, which is tomorrow at 10 a.m. And so here's the official tweet here. If you want to tag Susan Friedman maybe with your questions, like James Rule, XRP, commenting on this, protect the investors. I will not comment on the specific crypto. We will go after the exchanges. Everything but Bitcoin is a security. So just highlighting some comments that Gary Gensler made. John Deaton also responding to this. So the XRP community is jumping in, and I, again, will link this in the description if you guys want to have your say, and maybe Susan Friedman will indeed see your tweet. And here's the official webpage, the U.S. House Committee on Financial Services. As you guys can see here, I believe it is going to be, oh, there you go, a live webcast. So there's the link. Looks like it's going to be broadcast live tomorrow at 10 a.m., July the 19th. So that's, I guess, the latest update with regards to some of these legal matters, the SEC and their allegiances, as outlined here in this article from Rosalind Layton. But to what end? I mean, I guess they'll just argue that, they're doing what they can in their power to do their job properly. They're following all the prerequisites and, for example, they're using the Howey test in order to help better understand these cryptocurrencies. Their famous line is, come on in, come talk to us, and we'll have a discussion about what you are doing. Meanwhile, we know that is BS, complete BS when it came to Ripple and XRP. So, there's a lot of things going on here. It's a lot more complex than the SEC makes it out to be. I hope some tough questions are asked at this thing. I mean, I don't know if it'll even make a difference or not. I guess that is yet to be determined. We've also got this, guys, a bit of an update from the Celsius Network from Simon Dixon here on Twitter. This week, we may see the Celsius Network's initial recovery plan, not legal or financial advice. More numbers are needed. It's likely you will be able to accept a haircut and run offer with settlement terms, which means they may give you some of your money back, not all of it, but you will get some money back. Peruse class actions to try better. Wait for better plans as they come in. So, guys, this was a statement directly from Celsius. Some of the next steps that they were outlining: preserve value while negotiating a comprehensive restructuring transaction with stakeholders, use Bitcoin minted by mining operations to help fund mining operations and grow Bitcoin holdings, consider asset sales and third-party investment opportunities, and finally, file and confirm a Chapter 11 plan that will 1. Provide customers with the option at the customer's election to recover either cash at a discount or remain long crypto, or 2. Maximize returns for stakeholders, and 3. Reorganize the Celsius business. So, not entirely great. Learning Crypto down here saying, Simon from page 3, can Celsius recover customer withdrawals or loans liquidations completed in the 90 days before filing as preferences? Is that likely? Good question there. Crypto Bug down here saying, here's a plan. Let everyone take the first $10,000 at 100%. So all the small holders can be whole or almost, then structure a deal for the remainder. A lot of people have been affected by this, and it's unfortunate because, a lot of these guys were promoting themselves as being top dog in the industry, worth billions of dollars, and now we're starting to see them default. But as someone else pointed out, and as I mentioned in a former video, what's the saying? Is this when the rubber hits the road? Or when you see the corn separated from the chaff? I don't think either of those are the correct saying. Nevertheless, maybe it's cream will rise to the top. Okay, I think I'm just digging myself deeper. Basically, though, it's at this point in time, right, when the crypto market is down, this is when we see which projects will succeed and which projects will not. And so not only is this a great opportunity to buy, this is a great opportunity to know what to buy too, because now we're getting a bigger, broader picture of which cryptocurrencies are going to stick around and which cryptocurrencies are going to fall to the wayside and which ones to basically avoid if you guys are looking to down cost average your position. And so, guys, in other news, I guess this has been pretty big for XRP holders. This is from XRP Crypto Wolf. Ripple Labs co-founder Jed McCaleb finally emptied his last XRP from his taco stand wallet on Sunday. So it was yesterday, finally Sunday, July the 17th, when his remaining XRP was emptied. According to the Blockchain Explorer XRP scan, the former Ripple founder executed his last outgoing XRP transfer of 1.1 million XRP, worth about $394,000. Hours later, the account listed an account delete transaction, meaning the account will no longer exist on the XRP ledger. So it looks like that is it for Jed McCaleb. Leonidas also just reporting on this. Now that Jed has finally sold the last of his XRP, it has been estimated that he has earned a total of $3.09 billion and 708 Bitcoin since 2014. Wow, that's a lot. Most of his sales occurred after the SEC lawsuit against Ripple. $2.562 billion was cashed out after the 22nd of December 2020, which is when the XRP lawsuit was initially announced. This is just a log of some of the transactions, very, very minuscule. I cannot see that. And Leonidas just posts another chart here, sales after the XRP lawsuit. So you can see there was a spike in sales after that lawsuit was announced. And just some more information down here. I believe it was actually from Leonidas's spreadsheet. Zoomed in just to give you guys some more information. I will link this in the description if you guys are interested. XRP Crypto Wolf also just pointing this out. Ripple and Stellar XLM co-founder Jed McCaleb only has 39.99 XRP left. So, the taco stand wallet has, for all intents and purposes, been depleted of the XRP. But some people in the community were suggesting, maybe this isn't his only account. Others are saying, well, why would he care if XRP mooned? He's got so much money anyway. But I think there's validity to both suggestions. I don't necessarily think Jed is relinquishing all the XRP he's ever held. There could be a wallet with a stash of who knows how many XRP still hidden in there. Considering where this project is going, it would kind of be ridiculous to not keep some XRP hidden away on a cold storage solution for a potential future sale. Now, I know that parody account, XRP Productions, they put out that article that mentioned Jed McCaleb was keeping some XRP so that he could sell it when it went to $5.89. Some other news outlets picked up on that, like You Today, and I saw a few others mentioned it the other day. It didn't sound like a legitimate source. But I mean, even though that particular story was a joke, that's not to say that Jed might not actually have some XRP hidden away. And the reason I say that, guys, is because we recently just got this from David Schwartz. Okay, Linda P. Jones posted this. According to this article, David Schwartz chose Ripple stock instead of XRP. Why? Chris, Brad, and Greg Kidd got XRP, so it's not like something is wrong with it. Did he already have so much BTC? He wanted stock and not crypto. So a very, very good question. If you guys don't remember, this article was a biggie back in late 2018. It came out in September of 2018, and it was basically just highlighting David Schwartz's career up until he got to Ripple. At this point in time, this is when we found out that David Schwartz also had or worked on a contracted job with the CIA. And this is where we were kind of speculating, okay, could he be Satoshi Nakamoto? And, where a lot of the speculation surrounding Ripple and XRP went from there. But even just reading this, at age 48, Schwartz, bearded and balding with shoulder-length hair, is the Gandalf-esque wizard of San Francisco's Ripple and co-creator of the third most valuable cryptocurrency, XRP. As the company's newly appointed chief technology officer, Schwartz is on a mission to dismantle and reassemble one of the biggest gateways on the planet. The one that connects nearly every bank in the world so that trillions of dollars can move from account to account. So, even back in 2018, the statements surrounding Ripple and XRP were that it was essentially going to destabilize SWIFT, the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications. Okay, and then this article goes on. If you have not read this is a really good read if you are an XRP holder and want to know more, particularly about David Schwartz, his history, and, a little bit of information surrounding the early days of Ripple and XRP. A really good article, and, it's titled Ripple's $1 Trillion Man. So I think that title also gives us a sense of where, even back in September of 2018, of where this project was going. Okay, let's get back to Linda's tweet, though, here, asking about David Schwartz, why he chose Ripple stock instead of XRP, and a few people in the XRP community also wanting to know, David Schwartz actually responded, the jury is still out, but it probably turned out to be a pretty big mistake. So David Schwartz coming out and saying, look, I chose stock, but maybe I should have chose XRP. A number that was thrown around was 500 million XRP, and of course, XRP is nearly perfectly liquid. Now you gotta remember at this time XRP was trading under a penny at 0.005 cents if I'm not mistaken. Maybe even less than that when David Schwartz started. It was probably way less than that. 2014, in and around here, it's 0.002 at some points. 2013, 0.003, so I mean virtually worthless. Let's just use that figure. And if they were gonna offer him 500 million, it's still about $1.5 million, which, I guess at that point he wouldn't have gotten it all at once. So he decided, no, I'll take the money, I'll take the stock options. He says, but just to be clear, that wasn't really the choice I was confronted with. It was more about taking XRP or a salary in the early days, and I needed the money then. Once XRP was on exchanges, I could just buy it, so really no reason to get it from Ripple. That said though, had David Schwartz been holding 500 million XRP, even at today's prices of 35 cents today, that would be, guys, and this is at today's prices, $175 million. Now, I don't know what the company was worth then. Of course, now we know Ripple, the company, is worth over, I think it's roughly about $15 billion, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know what Ripple stock would be worth and David's portion of that in comparison to the XRP. What we do know is that Chris, Brad, and Greg Kidd also got XRP. These guys are still holding probably a portion of it, and conversely, and coincidentally, Jed McCaleb has just finished selling his entire stash just yesterday. I'm of the opinion, though, that he probably has a little bit tucked away. And I mean, I guess David Schwartz, as he mentioned there, he needed the money, was just looking to be able to, I guess, feed and clothe himself in the near term, considering what he's actually said since. With regards to XRP and why it cannot be dirt cheap, of course, I brought this tweet up many times. Jack the Rippler also just tweeting this out. It can't be dirt cheap, David Schwartz says. It doesn't make any sense. And then he gives the example, if XRP costs $1, they need 1 million XRP, which would cost $1 million. But if XRP cost $1 million, they would only need 1 XRP, which again would cost $1 million, which means the liquidity would be there. You would actually need less XRP to fulfill the transaction, except that higher prices make payments cheaper, he says. Right now, you can buy $1 million house with Bitcoins. When Bitcoins were $300, it would move the market too much and be too expensive to be practical. So higher prices make payments cheaper. So in essence, the higher the price of XRP, the more liquid it'll be. And as David Schwartz just recently pointed out, XRP is nearly perfectly liquid, so he probably should have taken the crypto over the salary. That's just his opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.